Morning, guys. Captain Chris from Keeping It Real Sport Fishing, down here again at my bait shop, Keeping It Real Bait and Tackle in Poughkeepsie, New York. So after some of the videos we did last week, we received some questions and just wanted to go over a few different things about how I like to set up my boat for drifting live bait in the Hudson River for striped bass. So right here, I got a little bit of a diagram for you, as you can see. Here's the boat. What I like to call a down rod. Here's the drift. So in this picture, we're gonna be drifting north. So the idea would be that these lines right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, would be all bloodworm or sandworm rigs, right? So the line would drift out away from the boat. And then on the back corner, on the starboard corner, I like to run my bobber rod with a live eel or a live herring. Then over here on this rod that I call the down rod, I have a live herring or a live eel right next to the boat, just above where the fish are. And my theory on this is that this rod right here brings some of the bigger fish up to check out this worm bait spread here. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about this rig a little bit. So here I got my main line. On my main line, I like to use a heavy egg sinker. This is a 6. I'll go anywhere from a 4 to an 8. And my theory behind that is the heavy weight slows down the bait, and in some of these colder water temperatures, the striped bass are a little bit lethargic, and this helps them get to the bait along with the murky water. Then I got a barrel swivel, and in between that barrel swivel, you'll see a little bead here. I put that there to protect my knot. So when this is moving or the fish is swimming around, the lead is not, constantly banging against this knot, against the metal, causing it to fray or break. Then you'll see here, I run a pretty short leader. I like to go anywhere from about 18 to 24 inches. And then I like to use a big inline circle. This particular one right here is an 8/0 Gamakatsu inline circle. Now what I do with this is I like to use these ultimate bait bridles. You see right here, you see the picture? Because I don't have any live herring or fresh dead herring at the moment, I'm gonna use a rubber stoolie. You're gonna go right near the eye here, right in front of the eye. You go right through, and you hook this just like that, okay? Then you take your hook, see this little gap right there? Now that's right there, like that. So the reason I like to use this, I didn't like these prior to the new regulation of having to use inline circle hooks. I just preferred a big 8/0 octopus hook and with an offset on it, and I didn't have an issue. But once we switched over to these inline circles, I noticed that when I was hooking them the conventional way, or how I used to, either in the back, like that, when the fish would take it, a lot of the time, this hook would get stuck back into my bait, and I'd miss a lot of fish like that. Same thing would happen when I hooked them through the mouth. I'd come in and out the nose area, just like that. Same thing, a fish would take it, it would turn back in, and I'd reel my herring in like this with no fish. So what I noticed using these ultimate bait bridles is that is significantly reduced. Now, one of the things I do like to talk about in these videos is that, none of these ideas are 100% perfect every time. And I like to explain also the downfalls of them. One of the issues I have encountered with this is you'll get a run, right? And it could be a small fish or a big fish, but they just don't take the whole herring, and they'll hit it, back here a little bit. and it'll end up ripping the bridle through the front of the fish. So basically they'll, you know, rip the face off of the herring. You know, if you guys have any questions about any of the things that I do or we sell or rigs or anything we can help you with, please feel free to shoot me a message or come down to the shop, talk to us. That's what we're here for. We're here to help local fishermen be more successful. We're not trying to keep any secrets from you guys. Let us know what you want to know and we'll tell you. Have a great day. Checking out Captain Chris, keeping it real sport fishing. Thank you.